A malware sandbox is running attacker commands with no login, plus Zoom, Langflow, and PrestaShop. We start with FortiSandbox, Fortinet's malware analysis appliance. Attackers can send a crafted HTTP request that runs operating system commands with no login required. It abuses the Start VNC feature through a second-order JSON injection, and it's rated critical. This one's in CISA's known exploited catalog with active exploitation reported. That appliance sits deep in your network, so a compromise hands attackers a pivot point. In your network and appliance telemetry, hunt for the FortiSandbox making unexpected outbound connections or spawning processes it never normally runs. Upgrade FortiSandbox on-prem to 5.0.6 or 4.4.9 today, and cloud and PaaS to 5.0.6. Then pull the web interface off the public internet. Zoom's Windows clients need attention next. An improper input validation bug lets an unauthenticated attacker take over a user's account over the network. There's no user interaction and low complexity. It's rated critical, and it hits Zoom Workplace and the VDI Client. Zoom's own offensive team found it, and there's no public exploit yet, but the install base makes this worth pushing fast. Zoom admin sign-in logs are your friend here. Flag account logins from a new location or IP, and inventory any Windows clients still below version 7. Push the update through your MDM rather than trusting auto-update. Move Zoom Workplace to version 7.0.0 and the VDI client to 7.0.10, 6.6.15, or 6.5.18 depending on branch. Langflow, the open-source AI workflow builder, has a webhook authentication bypass. When webhook auth is disabled, which is the default, a remote attacker who knows a flow's identifier can execute any flow. That leads to remote code execution or denial of service, no login needed. It headlines about 10 fresh Langflow bugs. And Langflow has been exploited in the wild before, so don't sit on this. Check your Langflow and web server logs for post requests to the webhook endpoint carrying a flow identifier but no API key. That's the bypass in action. Upgrade Langflow open source to 1.10.1, set the webhook auth flag to true, and rotate any hard-coded secrets. Make sure no instance is internet exposed. Finally, PrestaShop store owners have a maximum severity problem in the faceted search module. It takes a price or weight slider value straight from the URL and runs it back through a raw PHP unserialized call. A single crafted front office request can smuggle a serialized object that writes a PHP webshell. That's unauthenticated full server compromise, rated a perfect 10. Layered navigation runs on huge numbers of public storefronts. Review web logs for price or weight filter parameters carrying serialized data, and scan the module directory for new or unexpected PHP files. Update the faceted search module to version 4.0.4 across every store today. If you can't patch, replace the raw unserialized call with the Safe Tools unserialized helper in the block filter code. Patch the exploited appliance first, then chase the storefronts. We'll be back tomorrow with what's moving.